What up, guys?
Oh, we're back? All right.
We're back.
There we go. You guys get a special there.
No, since I had to cancel my cool spot speedrun, I figured, you know, I'd do some tech speedrun myself. So just on the spot, added a run. I'm good to go.
All right. We're ready now?
Are we ready?
Yes, we are.
All right. Perfect. All
Two,
right. 2, 1,
go!
go! All right. Now we're going. Now we're
Hey.
going. There we go.
Look at that!
right.
Look at that timer doing its thing.
That timer is huge, man.
We finally have a timer ready to rock and roll.
In about 47 seconds, it's going to be too big, and it's going to overlap the logo, but that's cool.
You know what? As long as it's doing the thing.
It's
So
the
like I
heart.
said before, we get some RNG here, and immediately we get some bad RNG. So what you want, technically, is you want 2 left hands and a right, but unfortunately, this closer is all right hands and no lefts. So we're just gonna take a beating. We're just gonna stand here and take it.
Those are some, like, amazing potato mashers. Can you imagine just, like, making mashed potato with those fists?
I feel like that guy is just like, I really don't want to hit you. Like, no,
It's like, it looks so lazy. It's like,
Oh, now you want to give me a left hand. All right, I
I'm
see.
sorry, Kat. I have to. I'm
There
sorry.
we go.
It's trying to hug you. Like, ugh.
Yeah, the closer just wants to get closer. I get it. Some hugs, all that. So this is basically the biggest reset point. I have probably 3,000 resets just on that one section. It's
3001, because we just did another one earlier.
exactly. It's kind of one of those points where it makes or breaks you in this speed run.
This game breaks you, officially.
It will. There's a lot of RNG. There's even such thing as boss health RNG in this.
Really, I didn't know about that one.
Boss health RNG.
Yeah, boss health is, it's random sometimes. It's either the boss decides to die right away, or it's, yeah, you know, maybe it's generous.
Would you say that Silent Hill 3 would be Silent Hill randomizer?
There is actually a randomizer for Silent Hill 3.
Really?
Yeah.
What's randomized?
The enemies. It's
Oh.
quite interesting. Sometimes you'll get some random, you'll get a horse in a hallway.
Oh,
For
right.
Yeah, horses, slurpers, you name it.
I think I've seen Techie did that.
Yeah, I've done it once or twice, and it's not consistent and not great. But you know, it's a randomizer. It's never consistent.
And that game has aged well.
All right, so we're gonna be going through the mall, basically grabbing the essentials. Oh, apparently Heather really wants to check underneath that pallet real quick.
It was just really interesting.
Yeah. So we get to introduce ourselves to some numb bodies. Yeah, that's the name of these enemies, numb bodies. They got some weird, interesting names in this game.
Yeah. Oh, closer.
Yeah, the closer it just likes to get very nice and close and personal. So this is gonna be the second RNG point, I guess you could say. So it's 0783. It's always random. You never know what you're gonna get. 0783. There we go, and unlocked. So it's gonna be different every single time. You can just kind of get used to the numbers. It kind of messes with you at the beginning when you first start learning this run, but eventually you get used to what the numbers actually look like, and you're like, okay, maybe that's an 8, maybe that's a 6, I don't know. But eventually you get used to it.
I mean, when you run this game several times, you kind of know what like numbers kind of look like.
Yup, pretty much. So we're gonna grab our radio real quick and go take the elevator ride to hell.
Oh, yeah.
Elevators are always fun.
Excuse me, dog. I have to get through real quick. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dogo. Best boy. Best
He's
Dogo.
a good boy. He was a good boy today. Not always.
So you speak the Russian accent, I take it.
Sometimes.
Vodka, я разумею.
Rush B.
Спаси.
Duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
Да.
So the first part of this run, we kind of just grab the essentials, grab a flashlight, grab a key, grab a coat hanger, you name it. Maybe a hairdryer along the way.
The essentials.
Yeah, the essentials.
Girl's best friends.
Sometimes she likes to look at dresses. Thank goodness she didn't there.
I don't know, but knowing the themes of this game, a coat hanger just creeps me out.
Oh,
yeah, you know
I
the
never really
backstory
thought
of
about
this
that.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silent Hill really goes for the psychological and second layer stuff, and I mean...
I just think about, like, I mean, spoilers ahead, like, you use the coat hanger to actually go get yourself a ladder, but, like, yeah.
Yup.
Around here, but now you, oh man, you made me think about it.
It's just one of those things where you really think about it, and then you're like, why did I even go there?
my brain hurts now thanks to you.
Oh, well, you're welcome. I mean, trust me, it's gonna like prepare you for what's coming up next.
Oh, I know this game.
Oh, I know you know, but you know, you think you know, but then you don't know.
You think you know, but you don't.
You don't know.
You think you know, but you don't.
The best thing is that you know, but then you're acting like you don't know, and that's how you do it. Just giving my 50 cent on the subject.
All right, so now we're gonna see if we get the fast net. Oh, there. Oh, nope, we did not. It's unfortunate. You hate to see it. So we just gotta grab that walnut real quick. And basically what the walnut has is a moonstone. Why there's a moonstone in a walnut, we will never know.
Won't you say that this game is nuts? I'm so sorry.
You hate to see it.
Is this officially a link to the past because there's a moonstone?
Well, my name is KatLink, so...
Well, it's a moon pearl, but whatever, you get it.
We could go there. So basically, yeah, we need the moonstone inside the walnut. How we know there's a moonstone inside the walnut and why we know that we need it, video game logic, we just don't question it, we go for it. But now it's time to break the nut.
It's like the light bulb in Silent Hill 2 in a can.
If you don't mind, I'm going to interrupt you for just a bit.
Go
we
ahead.
have a donation here from H. Pat Har.
Oh, that's actually Patrick Healy from Local Quebec.
Yeah, that's $333.37 with Save the Animals.
Let's
go. Have a good run,
okay. We
KatLink.
saved the animals anyway, so it's good. I'm pretty sure he tried to snipe, not realizing that save was ahead already, but hey, we'll take it. I mean, merci beaucoup, Patrick.
Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup.
That is amazing. Definitely get some applause for that.
Yeah, let's do it. Patrick Healy qui est en charge de la zone indie l'Auto-Québec un peu plus par là-bas. Donc vraiment, si vous voulez aller faire un tour, il y a du beau stock là-bas aussi.
If there's any more donations as well that you'd like to call out.
We're safe right now.
We're safe for now, alright.
Yeah,
Not
you're
a
good
problem.
to say whatever you want.
Perfect.
Come
I'll
on,
take the floor.
Comrade KatLink. Now you do the game and you play the
I play the video games. We go fight first boss of video game.
You play the Silent of the Hills. And
I like Silent Hills.
That ladder does not look safe.
This honestly,
it's Mother Russia.
It's,
You think everything's safe?
Oh, in Mother Russia.
This is the Snake Eater ladder.
Oh.
Snake Eater.
Exactly.
Because you're still in a dream.
Still in a dream, Snake Eater. All right.
Oh, damn.
Not too far.
Let's go.
But Kat, normally Snake would like climb up, not down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey,
Oh
let's
my God.
go.
That does not look like a polite way to eat.
So sometimes he'll decide to not die right away and he'll just crawl back into his hole and then you have to wait for him for about like 15 seconds. It's quite hell. So that was actually really good. So now we're going to be, now we got all the essentials from the mall. We're going to make our way back home, get that thing that Dad asked for. Who knows what that thing was? Probably some wine and cigarettes. I don't know. But we're going to go grab that thing.
And then we'll never see him again.
Spoilers.
No, he's going for cigarettes. Oh, no, you're going for cigarettes. So he's never going to see you again.
I mean, Heather quit smoking.
She did.
Yeah, she was. Heather
was.
actually does make a note that she was a smoker once upon a time, even though she's 17. But you know, anything could happen when you're 17.
I mean, we
Yeah,
are
there
in
you go. I
Quebec.
mean, come on, let's go.
That's so bad.
I mean, you mean we're North America is what it really is.
Yeah.
Seriously, let's just face it.
All right, so now we gotta go grab another. We gotta go grab a nutcracker. We already cracked a nut, and now we gotta go grab another nutcracker.
So many nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. Underage smoking is the least of the horrors in this game.
Yep.
Let's just, if you haven't played this game, I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah, it's a wonderful game to play casually. Any of the the first 4 Silent Hill games, always gonna recommend to check them out if you can.
I like the room.
The room was actually really good.
I have not played that yet.
The only thing I hated about the room was the combat. That's all I got. Also Eileen.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear on my knees for this moment. You mean everything. No, you don't. All right.
Oh, man. What have I gotten myself into?
Many things. You know, Silent Hill things.
You put that song stuck in my head now.
It's kind of ironic that the game is called Silent Hill because we don't stop talking when you think about it.
Yeah, you know.
There's no hills in this Silent Hill.
No, but it's all downhill from here, I'll tell you that much.
My goodness. Yeah, Silent Hill is one of those games where you start to realize things aren't so silent. Things are really not that silent sometimes. But they're appropriately silent at the right times.
I mean, it's not that bad right now because you're in the actual, like, let's call it the human dimension. But when we get into the nightmare dimension, when things start getting all rusty and dirty and everything.
Yeah, it gets a little weird.
It's not good times.
Why is it whenever it comes to, like, nightmare mode, it always have to be dirty? Why can't it be clean?
Doggo, please.
They just want the pets. They want to play. Just...
If you guys don't know, there's actually a train that's coming.
Yeah, so essentially if you stay on the tracks for too long, Heather will get ran over by the train. So you do have a time limit of how long you can stay on the tracks. Sometimes the dogs aren't so nice and they'll bump into you or they'll grab at your leg for whatever reason. You
know. Really just want your attention.
Just dog things.
You know, just dog things. They want all the pets.
Yeah, but they're not cute doggos.
You need to equip
the
newspaper.
They're cute to somebody.
Okay.
Somewhere, yeah.
Somebody somewhere thinks the split heads are very cute.
I mean, John Carpenter obviously dig the design because.
Yeah, Masahiro Ito thought they were cute, so
that too.
You know.
Okay, maybe I'm just biased with cute dogs.
Maybe. I mean, those things, they look like, you know, malformed little baby dinosaurs. So.
You know, numbodies, and then there's Daddy Numbody.
Oh.
Oh, hello, hi.
Hi, what's up? You know, even Heather's like, she's like, what the.
All right, so we're gonna grab shotgun shells real quick right there, because we do need them later on in the run. This section is pretty much we're just running to the end of the train cars. For whatever reason, I don't know. Heather just needs to be at the end.
Because where else? Where else do you want to go? It's a moving train.
A moving train, apparently, even though it's like the furthest thing away from the door, we have to be at the end.
That camera angle, man.
But why?
Every time you're like, something's gonna jump at me.
Yeah, the camera design and the audio design for this game, or any of the the first 4 Silent Hill games, are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, but then you get like Downpour.
Yeah, look, I don't want to talk about Downpour. I'm learning the speedrun for Downpour right now.
Are you serious?
It's a 3-hour run, and it's mostly cutscenes.
Did Enigma made you do this?
Yes. Not really, but mostly my community. Shoutouts to my community for that.
What do you call your community? Do you have like a catchy name for them, or?
Honestly, I've been thinking about that for the past 3 years, and I still don't got nothing.
I'm thinking about it too, and I'm part of your community, and I'm just like, you never really call us anything.
Nah.
You just hey chat.
Hey chat, my chillers. Everybody who chilling in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Some people were like, "Oh, the clinkers." And I'm like, I mean, I guess so. That works.
Why? Because KatLink and they're like part of your chain or something. Your chain goes clink clink.
Oh.
Is that it?
Well, technically it's KatLink, and no, it's not Link from Legend of Zelda. Okay.
No,
Let's
Link,
get
like
that
the weakest
straight.
link in the chain, or like.
Oh damn! I see how it is.
You're so mean.
I was giving an example. I'm not saying she is.
What did you expect from Jarvis?
And yeah, you know, you're not wrong. No, it's mostly like Link as in connecting, but you know, most people make the assumption as Legend of Zelda, and I'm like, I mean, I like Legend of Zelda, but
Well, your hair's green. That, you know.
it doesn't help. It doesn't help my cause at all.
There you go.
So now we got a wine bottle.
Are we gonna drink?
You know, you wish it was that, but it's not. We're gonna go
Damn.
fill the wine bottle with oil, so we can go fill the machine that we got to go up to next to with the oil, so we can drain some water.
But why?
Hydraulics, man. Science. is what it is.
Do the hoist. There we go. There we go. And we drain the water, and now we can finally go down this ladder and get on out of here. And basically explore more of the sewer section, because what horror game doesn't have a sewer section?
Quite a few of them, actually.
You know what? All right. Listen.
I mean, hey, don't ask.
Well, most
Wait,
old
did-
horror games have sewer sections.
Did Silent Hill 2 actually have a sewer section? I know Silent Hill 1 did.
It had a... Well, Silent Hill 2 had a kind of, sort of sewer section.
No. Did it? Or
It-
did it not?
It did. Technically, it was an underground section where it was kind of a
I thought it was
maze.
the prison.
Okay,
oh,
my
wait,
basement.
that one.
My
Okay.
basement is underground. Does not make it a sewer complex.
It could be.
I mean, don't judge by
No,
the
no,
smell.
no. We need to put water in your basement, and then
Oh.
it will become a sewer. You gotta
Okay.
make some funky smells too.
Come on, let's not make this personal now.
So we need to grab a blow dryer, because who doesn't need a blow dryer in situations like this? We also grab an ampule, because we are going to be later in the run using the ampule as kind of like a speed boost, because there is a stamina system in this game. Essentially, the stamina, it's like unlike Silent Hill 2, where Silent Hill 2 you just spam quick save to boost your stamina. This game we need to use a ampule to do that. Yeah, I thought so. There we go. There we go. You can do it, girl. There you go. Use the blow dryer. There we go.
Fix that hair.
Fix the hair.
Getting out of the sewers, you know, it was damp. Got all the frizzles.
Right.
Exactly. You know, you're in a sewer section. You're spending time in the water.
That
Correct me if
sound.
I'm wrong. Is that the same area where you can like give a golden pipe?
Yes, actually. In New Game Plus, you can get the fairy, the sewer fairy, if you will, and she'll be like, "Did you drop this pipe or this pipe?" And if you lie to her, she'll be like, "You lied to me! How dare you!" And yeah, it's quite. She'll basically put you in your spot. And if you tell her the truth, she'll be like, "Wow, what an honest." I think she says honest man, but you're a woman, and I'm like,
Okay.
okay.
Not cool, fairy. Not cool.
You get this golden pipe. It's like, okay, thank you.
The pipes, the pipes.
Like, all right, fairy, you do you, boo.
And you use that that pipe as a weapon like later on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So there is a lot of different weapons you can get. You can get a lightsaber in this game, for Christ's
Right.
sake.
Oh, that kind of pipe you're talking about. Okay.
Oh.
You had to go there, didn't you?
I mean,
Opportunity arise.
yeah, you know, like sometimes you just gotta tell it the way it is. You know, this game is drugs anyways, so it's
It's an adventure in itself.
as we were discussing, you know, earlier. This game is basically a one major PSA against meth. You know, not even once, because that's how you'll turn out. You'll
Not even once.
like, yeah, not even once.
Yeah. So there's like a bunch of different weapons that you can use: a flamethrower, SMG, lightsaber.
Katana.
Lightsaber.
You get laser beams from your eyeballs.
Hey, puppy.
Hey, puppy.
You get dynamites with the laser beams.
No
Didn't-
dynamite, but you know, laser beams from your eyeballs, sexy beam.
Didn't you
and all.
mistaken like one of Heather's quotes with her laser beam eyes, like "Hey, puppy"?
Yeah, so she says laser beam, but it just sounds like she's saying, "Hey, puppy." I don't get it, but you know, it's Japanese-made horror games.
Yeah, I mean, laser beams, really? Though?
Yeah.
You go full Mecha Godzilla? Like,
I mean, you didn't see her like Sailor Moon henshin.
no?
You missed. Oh yeah, you were in the back.
Nah.
Yeah.
You were doing some tech stuff, but
Yeah, I got to show everybody the wonderful Sailor Heather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the alternate costume?
yeah,
Yes.
and with weapons, so like she does shoot laser out of her eyes.
Yup. Since
Oh
we had
my
time,
God.
I mean, might as well.
I mean, why not?
All right, so we're just gotta grab this this jack, and hope to goodness. Oh, great! There was no auto aim failures there. So sometimes, because we're playing on easy, Heather does have like an auto aim sort of situation where she will aim on anything. If you're pressing like a basically enter to go into a door, Heather will prioritize the enemies around her instead, which is kind of annoying, if you will.
Okay, well, I mean, then again, if she can shoot laser beams out of her eyes, then aimbot is not out of the question.
Exactly. All right. So thankfully, the auto aim was in our favor this time. So now we're going to be going into the nightmare section of Hilltop. It's going to get a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, remember when I mentioned all the rust and the dirtiness and all that stuff? She wakes up, her face planted against that floor. I mean, just that should kill you.
No, not again.
Damn it.
Not again!
Yep.
Yeah, so this happens quite a bit, and now we get to introduce to our lovely little friends, the Slurpers. They are not pleasant. They will knock you over.
Oh, it's Vincent.
Big shout outs to Slurpee Ninja in the audience.
Yeah, so these guys will, they'll knock you over any chance they got, which they're technically run enders. This is the section of the run where it's, they're either nice or they won't be nice. So let's hope for the best here. All right. So we just got to go grab ourselves some liver. Dad, I think, wanted some liver. I don't know, but we got some liver.
Oh, nice. Tasty.
Yeah, I think it's warm liver, but, you know.
Oh, it's pork liver. I saw it. It said pork liver.
Whatever Dad wants, Dad gets.
Seriously.
Are we making pate?
Oh.
Pate pork liver.
Sounds like, you know,
Foie
something I would eat. Yeah, foie gras. Let's go.
All
With
right.
some Ritz crackers.
Ooh. I'm getting fancy now.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Can you just... There we go. There you go. You did it, Heather. I'm proud of you. You grabbed the matches. Good girl.
So you got the cigarettes, you got the matches. Dad's gonna be happy.
We did have some red wine earlier, but then we switched it to like oil, and then we ditched it.
Yeah, so now we use the pork liver, the matches, and some sort of fluid, basically to light up a... Oh, they're actually nice! Oh, thank goodness! Oh, get out of my way.
Oh, that was nice.
Woo, that was actually really good luck. I was practicing earlier, and they were being quite nice as well. Ooh!
I think they know that you were going to be here today.
Thank God.
You know what? It's a marathon. Just cut her some slack.
It's a marathon. Why don't you act like that on my PBs? Come on. Yeah, they're never nice to me on PBs, but marathons, perfect. Get out of my way. Thank you.
They're on their best behavior.
Seriously.
They're being absolute gentlemen right now.
Come on, people. Let's see it for the Slurpers being good.
Woo!
Yeah. And then you die.
Please no.
Don't say that. Where's the wood? Where's the...
Please knock on wood for good luck. Ah! See, there we go.
What?
They're rude like that. But at least they only did it once.
Oh, man.
All right, we're just reading a fairy tale right now. Tui Fui, Ego Eris, and magic.
Some literature, you know, in the middle of a freaking nightmare apocalypse.
Tui Fui, Ego Eris.
Oh yeah, she reads that out loud in the cutscene.
Mm-hmm. Basically, it's to kill this monster that was guarding this this door here.
Really?
Yep. It was the magic words to kill the monster, and now the monster's gone, and we can finally go see our father.
Yep.
So
We're
basically,
finally outside.
for those who don't know, Silent Hill basically personifies all your inner weaknesses and nightmares, and it's messed up. That's why this game is very psychological, because it's literally it's in your head, but only it's not. So.
Also, if you didn't know, this game is actually connected to Silent Hill 1.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's not related to Silent Hill 2.
No, Silent Hill 2 is very much its own story.
Like most Silent Hills, really, but this one, it's basically a sequel to the first game. In the first game, you're looking for Heather, and she's a child.
But her name is Cheryl.
Cheryl, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think he changes her name in 3 so that because she's...
Well, Cheryl gave birth to Heather. And
Yeah, it's something like that.
All right. Get down on the floor, missionary! And kick you down.
I really don't want to make a dirty joke right now, but
Don't do it.
Trust me, you're not alone.
Yeah, so that boss's name is Missionary. Get all the jokes out while you can, audience. It's just do it. Yeah, so that boss's name is Missionary. Don't know why, it just is.
It's
and
Silent Hill, man.
he is the pain in the ass.
I mean, Silent Hill 2's got some creepy backstories for the bosses, and the doorman's probably up there. If
Yeah.
you remember that guy, oh my god.
So we get to meet Douglas, Lieutenant or Detective Douglas once
he was
again.
stalking you earlier. He was
Yeah.
like, I
Like-
see you.
So really funny. There's actually you can use the Konami code in this game. So what the Konami code does is basically takes Douglas and removes his shirt and his pants where he's left in a boxer and tie with the trench coat. Yeah.
That makes
That
it
was a
worse.
donation incentive right there.
Yeah, that's a thing. Why Konami or not Konami, but why Team Silent added that, we'll never know. But it makes that cutscene where he's kind of watching Heather from outside the bathroom that much creepier.
Yeah, don't make me do another dirty joke.
I mean, honestly, it's past midnight. Is it past midnight?
Yes, it's
it's
12:45.
almost one.
You know, we're playing a rated M for mature game. It's
Go to
past
bed,
midnight,
kids.
and like I said, a fetus is gonna be eaten at the end of the run. So I mean, what's? I don't care, man. It's a speed run. Like, well,
No one cares about the story about Speedrun.
it's not
We
really
need
the
to
story.
finish
It
the
just
game.
happens, and she's like, nom 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 nom. Fetus. You know.
All right, so now we're in the hospital. We get to meet all the bobblehead nurses. They're lovely. They have guns and pipes.
And they bobble.
Yup.
And they move like in really creepy ways.
They also sound like asthmatics.
But aren't they sexy? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about the other
Yeah,
nurses.
they just sound like they're asthmatics where they just can't breathe. So this code is always the same. It's always going to be 4639.
Isn't this the same hospital setting as Silent Hill 2? Or I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's why if you speedrun Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3, you'll get confused. 934, which is terrible RNG, but we'll deal with it.
Yeah, because you can't cycle them backwards. It's only counting up.
Mm-hmm. Listen to those nurses.
No, but I feel like they're straight out of the back vocals from, you know, the band Disturbed. That, you know.
It's like, okay.
Hey girl, hey.
Oh, man.
All right.
I love Silent Hill so much.
Silent Hill is a wonderful series.
I'm not being sarcastic at all. I love this series to death.
It's a good series.
If I prefer anything between Silent Hill and Resident Evil, Silent Hill all the way. So we're gonna equip this. We're gonna equip the shotgun early because we're gonna need it for a boss fight later on. So the best time to do it is because we already have the shotgun open there, so we're just gonna immediately put it up.
By the way, is the mirror room where you get like gradually infected with the? Is it in
Yeah.
3 or is it in 4?
No, it's in 3.
It's in 3, right? Yeah. Are we seeing that room in the run?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that
You don't want to stay in that room for too long.
No, you don't. You don't.
So that we actually don't look at in the run. Basically what happens is you get locked into this room. You can't really, you're basically looking at yourself in this mirror, and gradually over time, Heather kind of has this weird infection growing onto her. And basically you have to keep looking at yourself in the mirror. 9346. Remember that? 9346. So basically, the only way to get out of that room is to keep looking at yourself in the mirror, and eventually you can get out. Otherwise, you're pretty much stuck there, and you die.
It's pretty much introspection, only taken to a hardcore level.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 9346, was it?
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
9346.
I was typing it on my phone, so I won't forget.
All right, 9346. Perfect. Get on in there.
Hey.
Wait, wasn't that the code you used earlier?
Nope.
What was the code earlier? You're like, it's always the same code.
4639.
Okay, so it's the same numbers though. Funny.
Kind of, yeah, actually. Yeah, those numbers are always RNG. You never know what you're gonna get. So it's actually not too bad because it's literally not that much of like a distance to remember it. But in Silent Hill 2, it's very much you gotta remember it for a while, and you have to remember 2 codes at that, so it gets a little confusing. So we got a phone call. So our phone call was essentially like, oh, you just go to these go to the 2nd floor and to this doorway and follow this maze. So that's what we're gonna go do because we're adventurous like that.
My favorite phone call in this game is a happy birthday one though.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy 31st birthday.
Happy birthday, dear. Who are you? Happy birthday to... Sorry, yeah, it's a whole thing. You would understand if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, I apologize, but happy birthday to anybody out there in the chat. Or anybody watching at the moment in time.
If it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Is it anyone's birthday in the audience by any chance? I'm buying beer. See, I can then someone, you know.
We don't know if
I
it's
knew
your
it. I'm
birthday.
like, okay,
but
so
you
who's
know
gonna give
what?
us
You
some
don't have to
bullshit
show
right
your
now?
ID. Fuck it. Don't. I'm so sorry. Don't. Whoops. I'll quiet myself.
Whoops!
The fuck you just say?
Everybody calm down! It's getting a little out of hand here.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
This stream is PG-13, clearly.
All right.
I'll just be in the corner.
You're on timeout.
Okay.
So now we're gonna go up another snake eater ladder.
Snake eater.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, you work it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you crank that wheel. I don't know what it's doing, but you do it.
With darkness and silence through the night.
What a thrill. No, literally, what a thrill.
I know
What
it
an
is.
absolute thrill.
That song actually matches this game pretty well when you think about it. You know,
You.
silence, darkness, still in the dream.
Snake eater. There's a snake at some point, so you know,
Yeah,
you're
there
not
is.
far off.
And then at the end of the game, doesn't eat her. Only they're not eating snakes.
Stop.
So, usually this room that we just entered, there's like a huge puzzle that you have to do, but because we're on easy, it eliminates 90% of the puzzles. So if you don't like puzzles, play easy.
Yeah, like the very first puzzle in the game, you need to know your Shakespearean.
Yeah, if you are playing on hard, I hope you like Shakespeare because you're gonna be doing a lot of Shakespeare puzzles.
Which is quite the tragedy, if you ask me.
Oh, I actually like that RNG. He went way further than I wanted him to, which is perfect for what I want because he won't knock me over then. Perfect!
Man, you really went Hamlet on this guy.
Oh my god.
I,
This guy.
You literally just screwed me into oblivion there. Yep. I've messed up my movements there. All right, we're good. All right.
It seems like it's past midnight summer stream.
The puns, they hurt so much. All right. Excuse me?
Oh, okay, I see what you did.
Yep.
How many times, has anybody been keeping track of how many times I've been hit?
No.
No.
Dang.
I would say 3 times.
3 times? All right. Well, I need to remember how many times I got hit at the beginning. All right, Leonard, let's be nice. Be nice! Ah, thank you!
Oh,
So
give her
sometimes, Leonard likes to go swimming.
That
And
does-
that's why we call him Leonard Schwimmer.
Okay.
And today, he decided to not go swimming, which is perfection. Because sometimes he does, and it's just awful.
I hate to say this, but when every single time you shot him, it looks like he was doing a dab. It's just like, ah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Oh man, that's so bad.
I'm sorry, I
Come
ruined
on,
this
Leonard.
game for you.
Come on, Leonard.
Yeah,
Ah.
Leonard is an also big reset point because if he goes swimming, it's pretty much over. Also, I use my ampule, so we're gonna be a little bit slower than we usually are because unfortunately, there's no cheese, as in the quick save feature that Silent Hill 2 has.
Oh, you mean the quick save button?
Mm-hmm. the go faster button.
Right. Where your hip sways.
I mean, Heather still has a hip sway. She's got a little bit of a hip sway. Not as much as her dad though. Ever seen Harry swing a knife?
Oh man, it's so sexy.
If you ever see Harry from Silent Hill 1 swing a knife, it's he puts a lot of his butt into it. It's quite great. So basically, we're going to be going back to the hotel or the motel that we once came from.
Not a Holiday Inn.
Unfortunately not. It's not a holiday, I will tell you that. Alright. We're gonna go talk to good old Vincent. With our shotgun, you know. We're gonna be intimidating this time. Oh, hi Vincent. Okay, bye Vincent.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually do have a crush on Vincent. I don't know why, I just do. And now you're judging me.
I'm not. I'm like, but why that Vincent, not the one from
I don't
Final
know.
Fantasy VII or something?
I don't know.
You don't?
Oh god.
I have many questions right now.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Are you?
No.
You know what? To each their own.
There you go.
To each their own.
I mean, you enjoy playing Super Fog Simulator 2019 right there. Almost looks like an N64 game at this point.
Yeah. So now we're going to be making our way to Discount Disney.
Not downtown?
Discount what?
No, I'm making my way
Discount
downtown.
Oh no. But yeah, we're going our way, making our way downtown to Discount Disney. It's quite something. You might not want to go. Maybe it's your thing. I don't know. But welcome to Discount Disney.
Yay! The most horrific place in the world.
Amusement park.
Yup.
I see the amusement. Definitely.
This is
mean-
Discount Disney.
Yeah. That was like a Groupon thing or some shit. Like, I don't know.
And we grab ourselves the key. So on the console version, surprisingly, you actually don't need that key at all. You can just glitch yourself kind of through the wall and just basically activate the roller coaster just by touching the wall. It's kind of weird. But on the PC version, unfortunately, we don't have that luxury, and we have to go grab the key. So we're gonna go use that key and make sure we don't get hit by no roller coaster.
Can I interrupt you for some
Yeah, for sure.
information?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I did one myself. Keishi here, $25. I was calling out your community to show people how we do things over there. Because, yeah. And Haggie's here with 20 bucks.
Aggie!
Good luck with the run, Kat. Bless RNG for no Leonard Swimmer.
Hey,
Nice.
thank you, Aggie. It was just your luck.
Aggie, I miss you.
Thank you very much.
I hired you to find the girl, and you performed serviceably.
Serviceably.
What is it now?
Well, what is
What?
it now? It's time to go.
It's
That makes
Alright.
sense.
Welcome to the Borley's Haunted Mansion, and this is my raid alert, so everybody gets debated here.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
We're so
Whoa.
glad you
Oh,
Whoa.
da- that house is haunted, definitely.
come inside and look
Oh my
around.
god. Oh, spooky.
There we go. Sorry, it's just...
Then go through
The doors.
That's scary.
The game has a life of its own. That's spooky, man.
Help!
We're gonna close that real quick.
Do you hear those voices?
Can I
A family of
Can I
four
tab
was
out real quick?
sliced
Or
into
is that not
bloody
allowed
pieces
anymore?
and
No?
The what?
Alright, fine.
What's not allowed?
So basically, there is a little bit of a cheap thing on the PC
Oh,
version
right.
where
The murderer
if you
was
Alt-Tab, it completely pauses
Do
the
you know
in-game
why he
timer.
said he killed his
And
family?
so the audio
Because
continues to
I felt
play.
I had to.
Unfortunately, the game doesn't want to let me Alt-Tab for whatever reason
I'm
anymore.
lying.
It's like, nope, you're not
It's
doing it.
all just
No,
a
it just
joke.
doesn't want to let me anymore.
I wanted to scare
No.
you. That's
For whatever
all.
reason, that's a first. But yeah,
The
so
truth
essentially
is,
it pauses the in-game
only
timer
one
so you
person
can
died
save time just by
by
Alt-tabbing and
suicide.
wait.
Ooh, listen.
I'm scared.
Everybody meet Danny.
3 spooky
Hi,
fighting.
Danny. Oh, wait, why are you showing your butt? Cat, that's
Are
not
you twerking on that?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So eager to meet you. His
He was just
hometown
very
is
eager to
New
meet me.
Orleans,
All right, he's
but
very
he
eager.
came here,
Very eager?
Very
He
eager.
just wants to drop in.
away.
Damn, don't leave him hanging.
Oh, man.
Well, he's out of luck here.
Where?
Where
He's
is
really
the
at the end of his rope.
path
Oh
to
my
heaven?
god.
It's not easy.
He's quite old.
I mean,
I'm so
she's playing on
sorry.
easy though.
It's quite
We
falling
had an
apart.
observation in chat. Haggy was saying Cat was doing this because Danny wanted to see the booty.
Well, obviously.
Because
He's-
it's rocking everywhere, right?
He's not wrong.
Becky, oh my god. Look at her butt.
It is just so big. It's like some. I'm not even gonna continue with it. All right. Anyways, to the main section.
Yeah, that red light is death.
1,
Yeah, yeah.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1,
And it's still going.
4, 1, 2, 3, 2. Ah.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh
You got this.
no. Get away from the microwave monster.
Stay away from the light, Cat. Don't go into
Don't-
the light.
Don't go
Don't
into
become
it.
a hot pocket.
Yeah,
Don't
so
do it.
That red light is basically instant death. You do not want to touch it.
Yeah.
As much as it is enticing to look at, don't touch it. It will kill you.
Yeah.
So we basically have to go through. It's basically the same pattern the second time around, but the camera messes with you, so it's almost like it's different, but it's really not. It's the same pattern, but there is kind of like a pattern to it where it's like count 4 seconds, count 2 seconds, and it's always gonna bring you to the same spot. But yeah, that maze will basically mess with you. Hello, sir. Please
Oh,
don't
hi.
punch me. Okay, thank you, sir.
Much obliged.
All right, so we're gonna use the chain that we picked up. Use it on here, and then use it here.
Come hither.
Come here. And now we're gonna go activate the machine,
Do the thing.
and we're gonna go break
Okay.
open that door.
Oh yeah.
Bring it around town.
And easy.
That was very anticlimactic. Like
I
it
know.
just felt like you felt like it was gonna burst off its hinges, but then it's just like the slow metal piece. It just breaks off.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
I'm disappointed, Konami. But then again, that's something I've been saying a lot about you the past couple of years.
It's Konami, what do you expect? But Team Silent, however, love them to pieces.
Anything up to 2008, greatness actually. That's what I'd expect from Konami. Ever since then, yeah, it's been downhill.
All right, so we just want to use the, this is basically like Snow White and Cinderella. Cinderella gets the shoe, Snow White gets the mask. And now we're going to be heading our way to Trollessa, is what I like to call her, because she is such a troll, she will run away with you, like run away. She'll just run away. You'll understand. Maybe she won't. I'll be grateful if she doesn't.
By the way, this is the carousel of your dreams. You know, like, as a little kid, that's the kind of carousel you wanted to be on at all times?
So, Cat, why specifically over here you need to save?
So basically, it pauses the in-game timer. It pauses the in-game timer, so at least you can do things a little bit faster. All right, thank you.
So yeah.
Like, does
It's
it make you
basically-
skip like a cutscene?
No, it just pauses the in-game timer.
Okay.
I'm just so used to it at this point that, you know.
Fair enough.
So there is a little bit of a... Oh, there is a little bit of a pattern to these horses. And sometimes things go well, and sometimes they don't. But there is a pattern. And we're done.
There we go.
So, yeah, there's a slow way of doing these horses, and then there's a fast way. Noise. There it is. So I kind of wait for a noise to do this again. Again, it's just pausing the in-game timer to skip to a, like, basically to the cutscene faster, so you don't have to wait.
Hmm.
You just don't have to wait around. That's essentially what it is. speedrunner things, am I right?
Yeah.
So,
Video games, yeah.
woo!
So why do you do this? Because it's faster.
you
Why?
go.
Because it's just faster, yeah. So I would just introduce you to sweet ol' Alessa. Trollessa, sorry. My bad. She's wonderful, I swear.
Who did?
The chanting. Oh, the chanting.
I'm just thinking of the one.
Ah, she didn't have the mustache glitch. Sometimes she'll just have a random mustache on her lip, and it's just like, okay, that happened.
So, what up?
Basically, your doppelganger. Your evil doppelganger.
You have the dominant genes. I have the recessive.
Brother!
And yeah, see, that's what I mean. She runs. She runs and she runs and she runs and she doesn't
Oh,
stop.
come on, Alessa.
Get over here!
Get over here!
I've had enough of your bananas. All right. Just give me the full pizza.
What?
I don't know. I like to yell at her randomly.
Okay, that's...
This is just a thing I do. You know, she causes a lot of pain.
I mean, I just want to remind you, you're at the Olympic Stadium. If you get the full pizza, you're going to have to mortgage something. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong.
I mean, 6 slices, 12 installments. That's basically how it goes.
All right, so this fight, there's technically like 4 segments. She'll have different weapons each time, and they're always going to be the same.
Different weapons always be the same. How does that make
so
sense?
she has different weapons each cycle.
But it's always going to be the same cycle.
Yeah, so like each cycle has the same weapon.
I understood what you said. I just wanted to, point out that it was confusing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Potentially for some people, maybe no one.
Yeah.
I'm confused. What now?
Somewhere, someone is going to be confused, no matter what I say.
Silent Hill.
It's 1 o'clock, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the Alessa fight. So basically the one thing you don't want her to do is run away. So the best scenarios possible for that fight is 2 shots each cycle. If you get 2 shots each cycle, that is the best situation for you to have, but often not. It's not going to happen. So now we're going to church. Bless RNG.
Bible.
Bible thump.
Nice. Good one.
And this is going to be the final segment of the run where we're going to go collect some tarot cards.
Are we going to do some tarot card reading?
Yeah, we're going to go read our future. But first, we're going to do a quick save, quick load. So what that does is basically, it skips this whole waiting period where you kind of heard this crying in the background. So the crying in the background is essentially on a timer where you have to wait for that to pass, and then what? Oh, UI! All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We good. We still got this.
Yeah, the crying that you heard earlier, that was actually kind of like a clue of like, oh, you need to follow this sound / footprints that you see.
You got the book.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh,
You
you sir.
If you
don't
weren't
ask for this, sir.
If you weren't on easy, you could actually fall off the edge, right?
Oh yeah. So I did a run. I did a run where the game crashed, and it was a marathon run, so I had to continue. But unfortunately, all I had was a New Game Plus save, so I had to continue from a New Game Plus save, and which wasn't, no complaints. I mean, you get to
Laser beam.
You get the laser beams, you get the lightsaber, you get the whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned into a New Game Plus crash % run. It was a whole thing. Anyway, so the save file that I had was a normal or easy normal or something like that.
So like easy puzzle, but normal gameplay.
Yeah, so essentially I kept falling off the ledge because I wasn't used to it, because I'm so used to not falling off. Also educated. Congratulations, you've been educated on the Iglopodus. If you don't know what that is, it's okay. Nobody really does. It's fine.
It's just red paint.
Yeah.
It's just red. Excuse me, Heather. Go through the door. Thank
Are
you.
you drunk?
Then
What
go
happened there?
through the door.
What's behind door number 3? Absolutely nothing.
More death and sorrow and psychological
Been
horror.
debated.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna go get our final tarot card.
Which is most likely death, isn't it?
I believe it's the Hanged Man. So basically,
Wait, was that Danny that we saw from Orly's Haunted Mansion?
Yeah. There's a theme going on there. Something.
it's a theme.
Yeah.
It's Silent Hill. There's always a theme somewhere.
There always is.
Babies, coat hangers.
Fetuses.
God somewhere.
Yeah, God. No, it's God.
Basically, Heather's on the mission to kill the cult.
Yeah. And then something. God's reborn, and then it's a fetus, and it gets eaten by this crazy cult leader.
This is what you call God?
God is basically chicken wings
Yeah, essentially.
or chicken bones.
With bloody barbecue sauce.
With a metal face.
With a metal face.
It's pretty metal.
And
Yeah.
a bob hairstyle.
And as you know, you can't kill the metal. Because metal will live on.
Tenacious D, nice.
That's
Oh,
my
boy.
second different, like, I made 2 different Tenacious D references this weekend. Because we had Rosa and Crystalletta earlier. It's a Mega Man tribute. See where this is going? I'm like, this is not the greatest game in the world. No,
Oh
this is just
my,
a tribute.
stop.
Alright.
So, yeah.
So now that we have all of our tarot cards, we're going to be making our way to the final boss. And to some, please don't crash. Don't do it. Don't do, thank goodness for that.
That would have been unfortunate. Let's hear it for the game not crashing.
Woo!
Good job, game.
You did it, game.
You
I'm
did the
proud
thing.
of you.
Dad's notebook.
So in this puzzle, the game IGT timer actually pauses. For those who don't know what IGT is, it means
India's
a
Got Talent.
in-game time.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
okay.
it could mean that too. But in-game timer. And also the puzzle is always going to be the same there. It's always the same same pattern, same location of where you put the tarot cards, but yeah.
So,
So now we're gonna go use our Iglopodus or Iglopodus necklace.
and then you're going to puke the fetus, I believe. Or something like that.
Yeah, this is a cut.
Because you're carrying God.
Yeah, so Heather's basically carrying God inside of her. So basically, to expel God from within her, she swallows this Iglopodus pill, and
She pukes it out. And
up comes God. And then Claudia's just like, "Well, if you won't do it, I will."
nom, nom, nom.
Weird question though, how did she become pregnant?
No,
It's Silent Hill. It's just you just don't
I mean,
question.
the Bible did it, so what, you know.
She is nearly here.
There you go.
This is probably one of the most disturbing cutscenes within the game.
Yeah. It's happening.
What have you done? What did you swallow?
There you go.
And there's God.
It's a baby God.
It's God's fetus. We're not making this up, by the way. This is legit.
Yeah, no.
That's actual Silent Hill lore.
Yeah.
And
This.
as you'll see, like you guys might have thought I was trolling you. I'm dead serious. She's like, oh,
God didn't make it.
boom. And she's like, no,
God is.
better this than a $6.75 hot dog.
You're oddly making me hungry.
Yep.
No.
This is happening right now.
Yo, this is how babies are made.
I mean,
Right?
Bon
That's
appetit.
totally how babies are made.
I
Yep.
mean, yeah. I have a son. So
I mean, like,
I mean-
I learned this in class. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
And that's why our education system sucks.
I will. I will
I don't know if I want to birth God. Like if that's the symptom, like no, thank you.
That looks and sounds like salmonella.
No, ma'am. I'm good.
That was not cooked. That was not. Oh man. Why do you seem concerned for this person?
Why are you like this?
Oh, by the way, they're family members.
Somehow, yeah. Yeah, it's true.
All right, bye, Claudia.
So.
See you next year. Or later.
Of course, there's a hole right there, conveniently placed, and
It's the birthing hole.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh, she's gonna go birth God in the birthing hole.
Yeah.
So, there you
go.
have
The
it.
birth canal, as you could call it. It's Silent Hill.
Hide your kids.
Hide your wives. Because they'd be eating all you fetuses out here.
All right, and now you
And
guys.
then, no, but see how the hole's destroyed after?
Yeah.
See, I'm not making, this is all like.
And now for
such
everybody
a
to be
beautiful
introduced to Chicken Bones. Which is God, by the way.
Yeah.
Chicken Bones is God.
Is this God?
It's.
That's Claudia, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just clothes.
Just Claudia turned into a bunch of clothes on the floor. Just don't question it. It's just, again, Silent Hill things.
She had something to say, so I guess she just went with a blanket statement.
Is this God? I was supposed to kill you.
Can't be dead. I was gonna kill you.
Well, careful what you wish for. This is God?
All right, so now we're just gonna go pile a bunch of shotgun shells into God.
I thought God would be much bigger than this, but
So basically, we're just gonna go take a beating from God. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't question it.
This is This is pure Silent Hill. This game is the most Silent Hill game of them all, I find.
All right, and time will be this shot. No, next shot. Will it be?
And time.
Hey!
There we go, and that is Silent Hill 3. You're welcome. Yeah, so this is the wonderful world of Silent Hill. If you enjoy Silent Hill and it's all its ridiculousness, I really recommend that you check it out yourself. The games are filled with crazy lore, crazy stories, just all sorts of stuff.
It's very creative and creepy.
Oh yeah, the Japanese-style horror games are always worth checking out. Whether sometimes there's a hit and a miss right there, but
yeah.
Silent Hill, the original 3 or 4,
go for it.
Just
seriously.
do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Shattered Memories on the Wii is actually worth checking out.
Yeah, Shattered Memories is actually not too bad. It's worth checking out.
It's kind of a retelling of the first one, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a reimagining.
Yeah.
Every other Silent Hill, Book of Memories, Downport, you're asking for a bad time.
Origins on the PSP.
They got their quirks. It's just like not.
But yeah, Origins on the PSP is actually really good, and they did it in HD collection. I think it's on the PS3.
Yeah.
Don't play the HD collection. Don't
do it. Just don't do it. The voices in themselves for the HD collection are just.
That bad? I don't know. I played the original.
Do you like heavy breathing in your ear?
Tell me. No, I don't think. No, I don't.
And I just in our special place. Yeah, if you enjoy that for like 6 hours, I mean, go for it. But,
oh, James.
Yeah.
Oh my God. God damn it, Maria.
If that's your jam, but sure, go for it. But otherwise, don't.
In my restless dreams.
Is it really over? And she's like, not yet.
You're still alive.
Just kidding.
Just a joke. Oh, Heather. You goofy gal.
Terrible taste.
sorry.
And that's probably the most sense this game makes when he goes, "You've got terrible taste." That is a statement in and of itself. Oh man.
Want me to use your real name?
I feel like
So
that's
what's
how...
her real name?
Cheryl.
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 The name
The name my father gave me.
Yep.
Cheryl?
Hair color go back too.
I don't know.
Don't you think vlogs have more fun?
That's so Japanese, man. Like, oh my god. That's the way Japanese people, like back in the days, I was like the perception of North American people.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Tan
God.
skin and blonde hair.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let's see. I'm actually curious on what my IGT time. It's probably like way off of my my PB, but we'll see.
How long is the credits? Like, is it super long or?
Oh yeah, the credits are long. So
But you can
Oh,
skip
yeah.
it, right? Like,
Yeah, can you skip them?
yeah, you can
Please
skip
do,
them.
because we're strapped for time.
No, it's fine.
it's like you're
Not a
cool and all,
problem.
but
But you know, and I'm gonna let you finish.
39:59, which is under 40 minutes, but I think my PB is a 36:40. So yeah, way over my usual time. But hey,
hey!
whatever. We did it.
So, thank you very much, KatLink, for being with us once
Yes,
again with another
thank you,
wonderful horror game.
Thank you for having me on. Definitely stick around for some more wonderful games coming up, and also supporting a great cause. So thank you everybody watching at home. Thank you everybody in the audience for watching. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you very much. My name is KatLink once again, if you didn't know. And yeah, come check me out if you want. I don't know, but thank you also for my lovely couch individuals here on the couch.
Hey guys.
Love them.
Thank you. Thank you.
G-Virus and Kakurosora. But yes, have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever it is, and I will catch you
Kawaii AF.
next time.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye guys. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with Dino Crisis 2.
Oh, that's a good one. Stick
Oh
around.
yeah, that's
Do
a
it.
good one. If you like Jurassic Park and horror, then that's right up your alley.
I know someone who's really into Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis is great.
There you go.
I'm talking
So
about
stay tuned.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
We'll be